Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again thank you for stopping by. So this is the next installment of the TT02B Project Performance, and this is a belter. I've got a massive sense of achievement which hopefully you'll share in at the end of this video. Kind of accomplished what I set out to do. Anyway, we'll do a summary at the end of this video. So yeah, a massive thank you to my very good friend Peter for taking me to Xtreme RC again. So when we got there, it was a different track layout because they change it up quite regular. So yeah, that was a bit daunting because you have to learn the new sort of layout. And it also didn't have that big nasty jump in that was on the first video. Now, some of you might think, good job, that jump was terrible. But I really wanted it there because knowing what I know now, this car would have been fine on it. But unfortunately, I can't prove that. So anyway, we had to get used to the new track. Now, car-wise, as obviously it's about making small changes. So there were two changes to make to the car for this new day. So I took the old cheap eBay brushless combo out, which was a 4370, and I fitted it with the Tamiya combo. So that's a TBLEO2 speedo with the fan. And the Tamiya TBLM or whatever motor, and it's a 10.5, and it's censored. That's the key. It's not just the electrics, it's because it's censored, which just gives you, I can't even explain how much low level control, which I didn't have first time round. So I ran the car around like that first of all, just to see what improvements it would be with the dirt dual block tyres on. Yeah, and it still ran great. And then we brought it back in, and then we made the tyre change to the proper Schumacher Cactus carpet tyres, which obviously just gave us a level of grip, which was just awesome. But I am going to say, I don't want to sort of give any spoilers, but the electrics, putting a censored unit in, made as big a difference as the tyres did. Put the two together and then you're going to get this. Now obviously bear with the video because you're going to see it how we did it. But I think the key to this video is, I will shut up, I promise. The key to this video is, first time we were there, it was just I was just struggling to get the car around and keep it on its wheels. This time round, we were on to concentrating on lap times quite early into the day. That's what we wanted. Anyway, have a watch of the video and then I'll come back after it finishes. Right, my friends, we're here. Say hello, Peter.
Oh, hi.
So we're just getting set up. We'll just go have a quick look at the track first because it's got a different layout. Right, so we're just going to go out now. As I say, it's got a new track layout we'll have to get used to. But yeah, same wheels and tyres as last time, which are useless. But we'll just see if the electrics and see if it's got a little bit more low-end grunt. Right, so this is just, first of all, new track layout, first of all.
It sounds, the motor sounds nice.
Sounds what?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's got a nice tone to it.
Yeah, you feel it different already with this new combo.
And the sensor.
With the sensor, yeah. The whole thing just seems to be better. Even steering. These are tarmac tyres. Whoa. That's crazy why this feels so bad. Oh. This is a different world from last time.
Is there a slipper in that?
No. Now I can get it going where I want it to go. Couldn't do that last time.
You still haven't needed a Marshall.
Even the tyres and the steering's working this time. How's it looking from where you are?
It looks great.
Right guys, that was incredible. I don't know how that looked on the screen. I mean, I wasn't really giving it a great deal, and on that big jump I don't know what to do with that just yet. But everything on this car is just working now, which is just incredible. That electrics, and again it's only the Tamiya TBLE with a fan on and a 10.5 brushless, but it is censored. So I've just got that low down grunt now, and I can't tell you just the difference that makes from last time out. And the real surprising thing for me is now, even with the tarmac tyres, that was going down so well. So we'll change them for the Schumacher Cactus now and see what difference that makes. Right, just wanted to show you the difference in tyres. So obviously these are the Tamiya rally blocks. Oh my goodness, I've had a brain fart, I can't remember what they're called. Dual blocks. And these are the Schumacher Cactus. So first of all, you can see the difference in diameter. These are obviously the rears. That's quite a big difference, and that's the difference in treads. Fronts, it's a little bit more noticeable on the front, diameter wise. And also, I don't know if I showed you that on the rears, they are basically pretty much the same width on the rear. But if you have a look at the fronts, it's quite a bit different. Let me just dive this up. That's how much different it is. So that's only going to improve the steering. So let's get these fitted. Right, so that's it fitted. Looks really different. Yeah, it looks very different. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to go. To be honest, I honestly can't imagine it being a great deal better than it just was. But I guess, as we say, the proof is in the pudding. So yeah, let's get it out there again, and we've just got the transponder, but I won't fit that yet. Let's just give it another 2, 3, 4 minutes on the track with these tyres, then we'll bring it back in, we'll get the transponder on, and all being well, we'll start looking at some lap times. Right, first time with carpet tyres, let's see what happens.
Carl B.
I'm gonna call you Carl for the rest of the day.
Well, the grip's there now, please. That's turning really sharp.
18.8.
That was an 18.
18.8, yeah. Yeah, I think the race I watched, they were doing it in like 12 seconds or something. So I think.
18.4.
Oh, this is a different world from last time.
17-4.
17.
Ah. Oh.
Flat. 24. 17-1. 18-5. 19-5. 30.7. Oh. 17-7. 17-6.
Carried away. Lost the composure.
$23.2. 34.7. 17-9. 17-8. 17-4. 17-5.
Got to do an under 16. That's the mission. Now we're balls it.
This one will be under 16 for sure.
14 flat.
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
I laughed and shook the video. You're going to have to edit it out anyways.
That is fine. I cannot believe that he's handling it. I honestly can't.
18 5.
Whoa! Right, my friends, I am absolutely made up. That is just awesome. And remember, it's a TT02B. We're now beyond the levels. We're now on beyond the levels of my driving. So that's the only thing. The car is better than my driving, if that makes sense now. So under better driver, that's going to do well under 16 second laps. But anyway, I've done a few. So the goal now is to get under 16 and try do it consecutively. But obviously that's easier said than done. But video-wise, I'm gonna go away now and not visit video, and I'm just gonna practice with it, and then we'll bring it back on video, and hopefully I've got a bit better. But I honestly can't tell you, that thing is an absolute pleasure to drive. Right, my friends, I've just had a chat with a guy who works here about lap times, because obviously that's what I'm kind of working on, me and Pete are working to now. So I was putting in, that last time round, 16s, never got below 16. The B final guys here, four-wheel drive, are doing it in 12.5 seconds, averaging 13 and a half to 14 seconds, but fastest laps are 12.5, so this car right now is 3.5 seconds off that pace. I very much doubt I'll do that, but obviously that's what the rest of today is about. Peter's just taking his B74 out with, excuse me, my Schumacher's tyres on, and he's just gone on the 16. We're not too sure, we'll call it 15.5, I don't know what it was, but that's pretty incredible. So we'll take this back out now and we'll see if we can get the TT02B to break into the 15s. Right, my friends, we're going out again, new battery. I've been out a couple of times off camera. I can hit a flat 16's the fastest I can get this round right now, but it's not the car, now it's down to me, because I think I did a faster lap with Pete's B74, so it's now down to me, and I just want to do 115, I'll be happy then, so let's give it a try.
Car D.
Oh dear.
19.6. Three.
Oh, I'm all over the place. Can't settle it down. I'm actually anxious.
19.3.
Get it.
$37.6. flat. Seven.
The sun was in your eyes.
Terrible.
20.4. Seven.
Was that 15?
15.6.
Goody! 15.6. That little Tamiya TT02B. Oh my goodness.
118.9.
Oh.
38.4. 17.2. 22.4. 17.6. 16.5.
Oh.
35.9. 16.7.
'Cause right, everything's got to be right.
$47.3. 17.8. 17.5.
Oh.
32.3. 17.6. 18.3.
I'm sweating. Anyway, TT02B did a 15.5 second, so I'm happy with that. Let's just so yeah, very happy with that. Let's just have a look at the temperature of the motor. $120, $150. Anyway, so yeah, it feels a little bit warm, but it's well within the limits. Right, that's awesome. That is really awesome. I can't wait to read the comments, just because it feels like a massive improvement. So I hope it looks good on the big screen, because I can't honestly tell you just how much I'm enjoying myself. Right, I've decided we're going to go out once more with TT02B, because Peter's just done a 14 second with the B74 and I managed a 14.8 with his car. So I really want to see, we've figured out some, well, there's a little bit of a jump I think I've been doing wrong. So I want to try it with the O2 and just see if we can get into the 14s on just one lap. I'm really happy. We've done 15s, I'm happy with that. I've done a few 15s, but just one 14 before I go. Right, let's go with the O2.
Carl B. $18.5. $16.1.
I don't know what it is because I'm not covering it. Different.
$40.5. $16.8.
Oh,
$16.2. $15.4. $41.9. $16.8. $16.6. $17.4. $18.2. 18-2. 15-2. 15-9. 15-1.
You can do it.
16-7. 15-4. $17.9. 14-8.
Yes.
14-8. I'm done now. 14-8 with a TT02B. So what did you think? This goes round pretty well, doesn't it? I'm over the moon with it. I really am. So much to talk about, but as I said at the beginning, there's a real level of accomplishment for me, because I don't actually know what the goal of this whole project was. I'd have to watch the very early videos, but it was to see if we could basically get the TT02 round the track at, you know, a decent level. It was never going to be, can it compete at the highest level? No, it can't. But it shows you, it comes down to the driving skills, doesn't it? And at my level, in fact, what I'll do is now, this is, I'll put up, this was the fastest lap I did with a TT02B. So this was a 14.8. So that was a great lap, but as you can see, especially if you got it on big screen, there was massive rooms for improvement. That was the quickest lap I did, but there's 3 things, but 2 things are obvious, and obviously I'm using hindsight. The first one is, when I get to the very first jump, not the first jump, the big jump at the back, for some reason, I was always slowing down and not going up that first jump hard. Then I was getting on a flat bit and then gunning it off the second one to land on the drop. In actual fact, you just launched it, or you should have done, and we did it a few times, and I don't know if it's on camera, I'd have to check it back, but we launched them straight off the first jump. It doesn't clear the second jump, but it launches again off the second jump. I've watched this over and over, and I was watching Peter drive at the end of it, and he was doing that. The thing is, alright, sorry, I'll go the second one, and then the very, on the right hand side of the track, that last bend on that fast lap, I took that so wide, it was a mistake. You do that first jump correctly, and you tighten up on that last, no, not last corner, but the big corner on the right hand side. That's probably about a second. It really is. It's probably about a second. So all of a sudden, that 14.8 goes down to a 13.8. Now you're in the realms of like the C final guys who race there every week. And then the third thing is, after the big corner, if you're a racer, you can hear my throttle control, and I'm blipping it in and out the corners. If I'd have done that more constantly, maybe got up to maybe another half a second, you know, definitely a 0.3 of a second. These tiny numbers, you know, you put them all together around that track, all of a sudden this car's maybe doing flat 13s. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? I'll just put this video up. So while I was there, Peter, throughout the day, I was driving Peter's B74. Now, his car was identical. No, it wasn't. I was going to say it was identical to last time. He changed it from the dirt setup to carpet setup. Basically, he drove his around at the beginning just as it was last time, and it was good. And then when I brought this in, he put my tyres on his car, and it was just a different world. He just had the grip straight away, so he went and bought some. So I'll just put this lap up. This was the quickest lap I managed with his team associated B74, and again, it was a 14.8. So that I found that mega interesting. So with both cars, the best I could manage was 14.8 on the day, with the view that there was huge improvements to make next time round. So that's cool. But I just found that mega interesting, and I'm not saying that this is equivalent to a Team Associate B74. I'm not saying that, because it's nowhere near. But again, it comes down to your driving ability. Now, I'm not a great driver, but I hope you can see from today's video, I can drive. You know, as I say, I used to race touring cars back in 2000. It's at the level I'm at now, you know, I can't get a high-end car round quicker than I can get the TT02B. That's interesting, isn't it? I find it interesting. But again, practicing with both cars, 100% I know I could get the times down to 13 flats. And who knows, maybe more. The thing on the day, we had the track to ourselves all day, which is really good. But when we went there last time, there were people coming in and out. And the great thing about seeing people who are there all the time is they blast around that track, and you can watch what they do and learn from them. So we didn't have that this time round. It was kind of all on us. But anyway, I'll shut up. I don't know what I've achieved, but I know I've achieved something, and I'm really happy with myself. And again, I have to emphasise, I'm not saying the TT02B is a high-end race car. It's furthest from the truth. But it just shows you with the basic hop-ups, which didn't cost a great deal of money. Just on the pricing, I've not worked it all out, but with this car on the day and Peter's B74, with the cost of everything, yeah, so cars, wheels, tyres, electrics, batteries, all that stuff. My setup was probably about 300 quid, £300 cheaper than Peter's setup. I don't know if that's relevant. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Am I trying to say this is a cheaper option? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody, shout out to Stuart, when I posted in the group, he kind of disagreed with me. He says, no, I think you should start with, if you were going to do, instead of going to the extent of what I've done and doing the basic mods and going through all the process, basically spend a little bit more money, buy your, just for example, your B74, and you're going to learn a lot quicker with that. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't know. I've not really thought about it. Again, I've got to be careful because it does sound like I'm trying to compare this to better cars, and I'm really not. Anyway, I'll shut up because I'm not even making sense of my own head, so you guys will just be like, what are you talking about? Anyway, next up for this is another speed run. A massive shout out to Tony. He's actually donated me an electric, a brushless combo, which I was waiting to buy. So he sent me the Hobby Wing Easy Run Max 10. What is it? Speed control and motor, and the motor's a 5900 kV. I think that's a 6.5. So we're going to bang that straight in here. Shout out to Vim Tat, who sent me some pinions, and there's a 25 tooth pinion in there. So because this has got a high-speed gear set spur gear, which is a 68 tooth, at the moment it's running a 21. So we'll put the 25 in there, which will give us even more top end. And obviously with the new brushless system, yeah, I'm really curious to see what we'll achieve. And then after that, I'm trying to, right now I'm actually looking, the smallest spur this can take, it can actually go down to a 64 tooth. and then you can go up in pinion again. I'm not too sure. I think it might be like a 32th pinion. And then for the TT02, that's the, I always get it wrong, it's high or low, but that's the maximum gear ratio you can put on this chassis for speed, top end. So yeah, I want to do that as well. Just make it as fast as it can be, gearing wise, with that Max 10 combo. I think we'll be in the 70 mile an hour, if not more, which is just incredible. That's on 3S, obviously. And then I think this is going to go to Barnyard RC to try it on the dirt next. I'm kind of done with the carpet now because the season's kind of ended. Where over here and in Canada, as soon as the snow goes, everyone jumps to the dirt tracks. And the closest one to me is Barnyard RC. So we probably will do a few videos there. And we'll set this up differently for the dirt. We'll get some better dirt tyres. We'll try the dual blocks, it might work. Anyway, I really need to shut up, don't I? So my friends, please stick in the comments what you thought, especially those of you who have watched this all the way through, because you must be kind of feeling a little bit like me that we've actually got somewhere with this. That's how I feel anyway. So my friends, thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, not a down. Go subscribe, turn all the notifications on. That'd be absolutely awesome. And as always, my friends, happy RCing.